Most people know me as John, or aka Johnny Sly. And Sly is the word I write. And this is a Sly piece that I'm painting right now. And I spell it S-L-I-E. Most people who know me mainly seen my stuff from Seattle, because that's where I was really most active and evolved. For a few years I lived in New York. It was a really fun time. A lot of graffiti, a lot of partying, and just being young and having fun. New York is the Mecca. Ended up getting a job with a t-shirt company in Los Angeles. Met my future wife. Ended up, dating for a while and ended up having a kid together. Ended up getting married. So we were just starting off as a young family and really wanted to, settle down and buy a house. So we came out to Austin to visit and fell in love with Austin.
Water watch me exhale quotes on top of rare smoke. They feeling like Braille or summer sun on a pale bloat. The top notch team never back up. We hack up aboard in the shackles of prime portions of the masses. The massive mind monopolize and move us like a slow dance. Never hold hands.
My name is Mez1. I'm also known as Mez Data or Don Data. I started doing graffiti around 95, 96. I got into it through hip-hop culture. I did my first full-on piece in 96. Decided, to run with it, and been doing it ever since. Here in Austin, we all kind of know each other and get along and communicate. As opposed to other cities, our graffiti scene is a lot smaller, a lot more close-knit, and not as violent or aggressive. My goal that I would really like to see, especially in Austin, is large-scale murals on the side of buildings. I mean, and I like to be my own artist. I want people to hire me or pursue me for my expression and what I'd like to see visually.
I work with spray paint. My name is Nathan Nordstrom. I go by the artist name of Sloke1. I come from a graffiti art background. Graffiti for me is from the streets. I'm based here in Austin, Texas, and I represent various graffiti crews. CBS crew, Laws crew, TD4, Creatures, RWS, GTO, and Lords crews. The crew is basically a collective of artists that come together to create art. It started off with doing commission jobs. I would go to and ask storekeepers for permission to paint their walls. As time has gone on, I've moved what I like to call above ground, meaning I do it professionally now. Some of my art is commercial art, murals, art gallery shows. There were some murals here and there. I remember seeing some on the east side and other parts of town, but east side had a lot of quality graffiti art. I always wanted to learn how to create a piece. And back when I started, graffiti in Austin was very underground. There were people doing it, but you had to know them. I'm influenced by many good graffiti artists, but I learned early on to be original, to be clean, to come correct, don't bite. If you're gonna bite, build onto it. It's almost like you're given this foundation and it's up to you on how you're gonna build off of it. My coworkers and I run a company called All City Branding here in Austin, Texas. And we specialize in commercial works of art, large-scale murals. And we all come from graffiti art backgrounds, and we've taken our skill that we learned in graffiti and taken it to a new level in a professional sense. Some of our past clients have included Reagan Outdoor Advertising, Facebook, Google, Nike, Tecate, Cartoon Network. We do live painting at events. F1 Fest here in Austin, Fun Fest, and we also do a lot of work for South by Southwest. That might include backdrops, live painting, murals, etc. I also mentor the youth. I have taught through the City of Austin, Dougherty Arts Center, Mexican American Cultural Center, And I also do one-on-one instruction. I feel that it's very important to pass on the culture to the younger generation and encourage them to move forward with their art.
Hello everybody, this is Sloke One. We're here in Austin, Texas. We're at the 5th annual Emerge, our annual graffiti / street art show. It also represents all 4 elements of hip hop: DJing, MCing, b-boying, and graffiti art.
My name's Nick Supe. Everybody calls me Soup. I'm with Lost Crew. You can find me mostly in San Antonio. I'm on Instagram @SoupLaws, and I spray paint.
Crystalline is my vision through you. 2020. Crystalline is my vision through you. 2020. Crystalline is my vision through you. 2020.
Emerge started in 2009 with Warren McKinney from Art Scene Alliance and it's just become an annual event. We got a following, and it's really just about coming together as a community and celebrating the different elements and having a good time, you know, and also showcasing local talent.
So my name is Ramon Alvarez, or Ray, also known as Ray. I was born in Spain. I am an artist, a painter, and moved to the United States, to Austin, when I was 18 years old, to learn English and to finish my studies and skateboard and learn about this culture. Most of the time I was all the time skateboarding, and that kind of just got me exposed to a lot of graffiti art. Over there where I grew up, actually there was a lot of political graffiti. So we kind of went in another way and just started working more on murals and production and so on. Moved back to Austin about 5 years ago with my wife, which is she's from here, and my kids. I have 3, it's Naomi, Mauro, and Chloe. I met Nate back in the mid-90s, got together and kind of created something a little more solid, which was basically all city branding. And basically what I'm trying to do is just keep working, keep painting. We're trying to work on bigger scales and bigger projects and more meaningful things too. Also, that's one thing that we're trying to work on and bring more meaning and more message to our work.
I'm just giving you all a little tour of some of the murals we have over here on the east side of Austin. We're going to Austin Metal and Iron Company. They're a recycling company that has always allowed artwork on their walls. During South by Southwest last year, we had artists come from California, Chicago, LA, Ohio. There's a lot of history over here in this part of town. You know, the first generation of graffiti writers, some of them came from the east side, the east and the south side. And it's pretty cool to be able to paint over here, you know. So here's a wall that we did starting around 2009, 2010. We've kept it up because of the Virgin Mary, and the neighborhood seems to really appreciate it. But you know, it's pretty cool because when I've been over here at times and I've seen that people walk by it and they do the sign of the cross when they see the VN, you know, and that's a big honor. I'm continuing to search for a new style, and you know, it's not an overnight matter. I mean, it's hard work and practice and painting and painting and painting. That's how it's come to me, and I'm still on that journey to find. I'm never satisfied with my style. I continue to just build.
Austin, Texas, and I got one question. Y'all feel good?
Keep bouncing, keep bouncing, keep bouncing.
Smooth shot.